Welcome back to Cretidas Math. Today we're going to go over binomial multiplication, otherwise known as level 2 multiplication. So this is when you have a binomial being multiplied by another binomial. I'm going to zoom in here. We're going to take a look at this first example. So this is 2m minus 8 times 3m plus 3. So the way we do this is we take the first term and the second term, so each term from your first set of brackets, and that will get distributed to the entire second bracket. So that's the first step. I'm going to do this. So I'm doing my entire second bracket. So I circled the whole thing. And now my first term and my second term. So I'm going to rewrite that entire distribution. I have 2m multiplying the entire second bracket. So 3m plus 3. And then we have the second term, and we have to be careful here with that negative 8. Remember that the negative belongs to the 8. So here we're writing minus 8 times, and then again that entire second bracket. So times 3m plus 3. Now we can start doing some level 1 multiplication. So level 1, that's when you have a monomial, so a single term, multiplying a binomial or any polynomial is really a level 1 multiplication where you're just doing that single distribution. So now we're going to distribute that to m, and we're also going to distribute this negative 8. So remember again, that negative belongs to the 8. And if you need to highlight it so that you remember or circle it or underline it, whatever you need to do, remember that that negative belongs to the 8. So now looking over here at the front, we have 2m times 3m. So we're going to have to use a little bit of our exponent rules. Remember that this is m to the 1, this is m to the 1. When you multiply, those exponents get added together. So 2 times 3, number times number, we have 6. Then we have m times m, letter times letter. Those exponents get added. So we have m squared. Now we multiply 2m times 3, so number times number, we get 6. And m times, there's no m over here, so that m to the 1 just gets carried down. It does not disappear. This is math, it's not magic. So now we're continuing over here. We have that negative 8 being distributed to the positive 3m. So negative 8 times 3, we're going to get negative 24. And then again, that m, that's going to get carried down. So we're going to have an m over there. Then our last step, our negative 8 times our positive 3, and we have a negative 24. So that's it with the multiplying. Now we just need to check, do we have any like terms to collect? Over here, this is an m squared. That's by itself. There are no other m squareds in the expression. Over here in the middle, we have 2 m terms. So plus 6, and you know what, I'm going to use a different color because that yellow we were using for a negative 8. So here, plus 6m and minus 24m. Those are both m terms. Negative 24, there's no other, just lonely number terms. So 6m squared we rewrite, minus 24 we rewrite, and now we have to put these two together. So plus 6 minus 24, we're going to get minus, what do we get? Minus 18? Yeah, minus 18. M, the M stays. And that's the answer for this one. We will do one more so you can get the hang of this. So let's slide it over here to number 2. So here we have 4m plus 2 times 4m plus 8. So we're going to do that setup again, circle the entire second bracket. We're going to have a distribution going on over here. So let's set that up and rewrite it. So 4m, our first term from our first set of brackets, times the entire second bracket. So times 4m plus 8. And now we're going to take our second term. So this is a plus 2. I'm going to write plus 2 times the entire second bracket is going to go over here. So we have another 4m plus 8. And a way that you can check to be sure that you did this distribution right is that when you expand this and this should match. If they don't, then you've done your distribution wrong and you have to go and check that. So these two are always the second one, and what you have in front is always the pieces from your first bracket. Okay, now we have to do our level 1 multiplication. So here 4m is going to be distributed to the first bracket, 2 is going to be distributed to the second bracket. Now we do number times number, 4 times 4, we get 16. Letter times letter, m times m, we get m squared, plus 4 times 8, what is that, 32? I think it's 32. And m times, there's no m here, that m gets carried down. Okay, now we have plus 2 times 4m. So this product is going to be positive. 2 times 4, we get 8. That m gets carried down. And our last step, 2 times 8. Get positive 16. Now our multiplying is done. And we check, we have an m squared, an m, and a number. So these two in the middle, those match. So now we have 16m squared, that we just rewrite. These two we add together, 32m plus 8m, we get 40m plus 16. Now that is the final answer. I wanted to highlight that. That's more fun. There we go. So that has been 2 examples of level 2 multiplication or binomial multiplication. So if you liked this video, you can hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and to click the little bell so you get notified of future videos. See you next time.